get right back into FTL. The Rock people are a powerful and proud race. It is not unheard of to have a peaceful journey through our lands, but don't count on it. Congratulations, by making it to the 5th sector, you've unlocked the NG playable ship for future playthroughs. I like the NG ship, it's a fun one. I think my favorite is probably the Mantis, because I like the boarding strategy. But enough on that, let's get moving into rock territory. An ancient device is orbiting within the crystal rings of a nearby gas giant. You can't discern its nature or function, but it seems to have been deactivated for a very long time. Perhaps you can get some scrap from it. There's a very long and complicated quest involving this, but we didn't really have the pieces of the puzzle aligned for it to happen today. So let's just try and scrap it. As you start to break apart a rock military ship and jumps nearby, you think you just come into your sector and just steal whatever you please? Prepare to die, vandals. That is a very nasty looking rock ship. Let's set to the... what button is it on this keyboard? Settings, controls... Hotkey it is for auto fire. Left control. On my old laptop it was a different key. So we're gonna auto fire the ion blast in particular at the shields. Get it down far enough that I can get through the burst laser, hopefully. Then we're going to cloak through the barrage of flak. I'm very fond of Ion Blast Mark II. Very fast, very powerful at disabling systems, particularly shields. As long as this keeps hitting, we should be pretty safe. Enough! We were told that aliens were a threat to our ways, and now you've proved as much. Take this and leave us in peace. That's a good amount of scrap. And some missiles. I think I'll take it. The burnt-out hull of a rock mine layer drifts idly by. Behind the wreck drifts a live mine, an automated drone that drills into ship's hulls before exploding. It locks under your ship's signature and heads your way. Reverse thrusters! It stresses the inertial dampeners, but you reverse course and outrun the mine. You prepare to jump off. If you don't do that, it has a chance of locking onto your ship, killing a crew member, damaging your ship, or if you're lucky, you can disable it and get some scrap. But I didn't want to take that risk. Let's get the stress beacon and then head up this way. You locate a nearby human mine colony where an unknown disease is spread virulently. They are setting up quarantine to contain it, but a riot has broken out. Let's use my medbay to help synthesize a cure. Your military-grade medical computers are easily able to isolate the cause of the virus, a previously unknown spore that was unearthed during excavations. You're quickly able to inform the colony's leaders of their success and reverse engineering a cure. Thank you so much. We don't have the funds to hire outside help, and it would take into staff weeks to figure that out. Here, take this as payment. Free stuff! You arrive in an asteroid field and immediately begin evasive maneuvers when a loud clunk reverberates through the ship. At first you think you'll have been hit, but the noise came from some rock intruders teleporting aboard your ship. Okay, they're in the oxygen room. Shields are very important in an asteroid belt because we're going to constantly be bombarded, but not only by the enemy ships, but by the asteroids. But I think we need to be able to heal, so... Hopefully some asteroids hitting their ship will do a fair bit of work for us here. Fairly, pause, juggling my units. Rock ships tend to offer a little bit more of a surrender than non-rock ships, but we're not going to accept surrender this time. We worked a bit too hard for this one. We deserve the full reward. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. You are immediately messaged by an imposing-looking rock war vessel. You're the ship off to save the Federation, aren't you? You expect to survive with that hunk of junk? We're gonna save them or die trying. We could also say we're strong to destroy you or ignore them. But picking this one will trigger an event where you have to outlast this vessel in a solar, next to a star, and if you do that and then flee to the beacon they flee to, They will repair your ship and give you rock plating augment and unlock the rock ship for you. So we're gonna do this. The latter being more likely. Still, you can potentially help you and your precious fleet, but first you need to prove yourself first. Meet us at these coordinates and jump away. Let's try and get this done. You come across a rock trading post. It's rare they deal with outsiders, but they need to sell the last of their stock and will pay their dues for their transgression when they return home. Explosive replicator would be pretty effective right now because we have this missile launcher we're not using much. This will allow us to use it a lot more. Let's get the explosive replicator. Upgrade to green. And get some fuel. No one bothers your ship as you float among numerous space stations and mining platforms. The Rock certainly run efficient operations. I'm gonna go to this store just to make sure I can get to the quest beacon before the rebels overtake the sector. Hull beam works really well with beams like what we have, but I don't really think I can afford to buy any of this stuff. I think I'll just beef up a little for the quest. You arrive at the coordinates given and find yourself dangerously close to an M-class star. Their ship messages you. Let's see how long your printing ship can handle the heat. Prepare for a challenge. The rock ship starts to power up its FTL drive. If you're going to earn their trust, you must endure the heat for as long as they can. So you don't even have to fight. Just outlast. Which is, you know, easier said than done, but we can do it. As they jump away, they relay coordinates to your navigation system. They must mean for you to follow them. We've come across a large trade station. No, we had this event earlier. Let's see if anyone will sell to us. You apparently spoke to the wrong person in search for a store. Warnings go off when you detect an automated rebel ship moving in to attack. It's got some nasty weapons on there. Cloak so the missile doesn't hit us. Huh. You even gave us a drone this time. Now I might consider getting a drone control system. Zoltan or civilian? I think we're gonna go to Zoltan control. You arrive at Zoltan space. From what you have heard, they anticipated the coming war and made preparations to hold their borders. I don't have enough scrap to warrant the store, so we're gonna go up. Participate in their study. You arrive at a Zoltan research facility. They say they are researching genetic distortion due to stasis sleep and prolonged FTL travel. They ask if you're here at the time to undergo a few scans. This will either give us a fight with a pirate with a reward for saving the Zoltans, or just give us a small amount of scrap. Your crew calmly lines up for the Zoltans to take their readings. For a short time, the process is done. They contact you. Thank you for your participation in our study. Please accept these small cakes from Sifto, as well as some scrap. A small shuttle appears in the local radar. Turns out it is a rebel animated scout. Sorry if I'm not talking much, I'm rather intent and focused. Let's go to the store and then head our way down to the quest marker. A human ship hails. My friends, please, there is nothing I don't have and nothing worth wanting that I can't get. Why not take a look around my shop? Well, we do have the Defense Drone Mark II, so the drone control was a worthy investment. I think I'm gonna grab it. I'll upgrade drone control by 1 and buy some fuel. And I'll get a power bar. And then we'll get to this distress beacon. You find the source of the distress call, a small research station. It appears to be a small laboratory that caught fire. It appears a small laboratory fire got out of control and is threatening to destroy the station. Their fire suppression system is not responding. If you dock and try to rescue survivors, you will either get damage or get crew. If you try to put out the fire, you'll either get rewards or lose crew. Leave gets nothing, but we're going to send our repair drone in to put out the fire. You send the repair drone in, and it methodically puts out the fires. Once it has made some progress, the rest of your crew helps to secure the station. Contact the survivors. They offer you their sincere gratitude. The station would have surely been destroyed without your assistance. They transfer a small reward and additional drone schematic. I'm probably going to sell that, but you never know. Could be useful. I might want the extra laser. A message broadcast from a near planet announces the presence of an ancient Zoltan monastery available for visiting. Likely just a tourist trap, but too bad you don't have the time to visit. By the time you notice the rebel ship behind the beacon, it's too late to avoid the fight. Disable their engines so that my shots are more likely to hit, and they will not get away if they try to flee. Come on into the medbay. Please don't kill us, we'll get you everything I have. No. Mantis outcasts sometimes make the mistake of turning the Zoltan freeze the game. The scout moves into attack while the boarding party needing support from a nearby transport. Oh my, lots and lots of mantis. Good heavens. This is a lot of mantis. Thankfully, I have a lot of crew. You arrive at a massive rockman shipyard and notice the ship that you had just tried to kill you is docked and already being repaired. Well fought. I must say I did not expect you to survive. I'm convinced of your strength and pledge to assist your cause. We'll immediately send an advanced cruiser to the Federation fleet, and we'll prepare our warships to move out. The Rocks deliver a cruiser to the hangar. The bulwark has been unlocked. Now that that's been taken care of, allow us to patch up your hull. Maybe we can improve its armor plating while we're at it. Wrong button. The rock plating augment is on most rock ships. Superior hull armor provides 15% chance to negate incoming hull damage. I'm probably going to sell this in place of a better weapon or augment, but in the meantime, it's not bad just to have. So I'm going to upgrade my weapon system so I can have the Artemis online as well, and get another power bar so I can power the Artemis. There's nothing here save for the nebula. Well, extra jumps. Sometimes they give us some stuff, sometimes they don't. You arrived at the long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. Let's attack the ship to get to the cache. If we cloak, we don't get the loot from fighting the ship, so... Let's see, they don't have cloaking. They have mostly beam weaponry, so they can't even get through our shields, so we are fine to just shoot at them at our leisure. They only have one laser, they can't get through our level 2 shields. Correction, they can get through our shields with the halberd beam if it specifically fires when we have one of our shields recharging. Nothing in the station. Oh well. Rebel stronghold. Let's go for a challenge. Oh, maybe we shouldn't have with so little fuel, but at one point this was one of the most commonly traveled sectors. Knowing that, the rebels have stationed a number of fleets here. Be careful. Well, we're low fuel either way, so let's go. Final stretch. The rebel anonymous scout is exploring this beacon. You were to attempt to hide behind a moon when the ship finds you and begins its assault. Sadly, no fuel from that. A Federation encrypted signal is being broadcast from our nearby planet. Let's investigate. You find a secret Federation outpost, but it appears the rebels have found it before you. The place is empty, and faint bloodstains can be seen in the living quarters. You find the encrypted signal emitter and shut it off before leaving. Well, we're almost out of fuel, so I think we're gonna have to hide in the nebula and hope we can get some help. Let's attack this ship. Maybe it'll give us some fuel. I hacked our cloaking system, so I can't effectively use it. When you have no fuel, all ships will immediately begin FTL jumping when they can. So we have to disable that. So we have no fuel, so we turn on the distress beacon and wait for someone to try and help us. A ship traveling near the beacon approaches your ship and hails you. Out of fuel? This is a good opportunity for both of us. Care for a trade? That's a meager trade, but I'll gladly take it. Let's keep going. Nothing here. Stick to the nebulas. Prepare to fight. Well, they have no shields, so this could be really good or really bad. They're not even powering up weapons, they're just trying to get away. Let's make them stay and fight. Oh, my oxygen wasn't on. That's dumb. Thank you for warning me. The old versions of the game didn't warn you like that. Thankfully it gave me 2 fuel. Let's go to the distress beacon and hopefully get some more fuel. Lead them to their destination. Hopefully we can even get there. Only have 1 fuel. Unmanned ship. Oh boy, this is a lot of shields. Thankfully, it had more fuel for us. Oh, perfect, there's a store. I'm gonna go this route. I don't want to risk running out of fuel, but at the same time, I want to get a few extra beacons in. There's a small planet nearby with scattered settlements. A small royal fleet is in orbit with many ships faring back and forth. It must be a more recently liberated planet. Asteroid field. Automated scout. Here we go. Got a lot of scrap for that store. We should get to do something pretty cool. Okay, now they shouldn't be dodging anything, including the asteroids. Oh, lots of stores. Sell the rock plating. Buy some fuel. See, this sells for 35, this buys for 50, so I don't think a swap is really worth it. There's not much of really interest at this store, so I'm going to jump to the next one. Scrap recover arm is it's a bit too late for that. Okay, there's nothing, not really. I could get a mind control. I guess I might as well. Let's see. Well, I only need to make 2 more. No, hold on. I should buy 1 more fuel. You get a full stock of fuel when you enter the final sector. So I only need 3 fuel to go 1, 2, and then to the 3rd sector. So we're gonna upgrade our shields to 3. I will get some extra power so I can power this. I have a breach bomb now, so I want to upgrade my weapons to accommodate it. Oil Blast is our most important system by far. Alright, let's do this. Ambush. Oh, I need to upgrade sensors so I can use this on the opponent's ship. Forgot about that. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? Wrong button. Wrong button. If I have 1 layer of shields up at all times, then this can't hurt me, and this can't hurt me if I just put up the drone. with all these missile weapons and the explosive replicator, we should be pretty good. Just use them whenever. Looks like we have to make a run for it. Oh, they have a chain Vulcan. Cloaks to use for the USB. To the last stand in the next video.